Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and I apologize, the last episode was maybe a little too quiet. I hadn't noticed one of my volume meters on my mixer module got bumped, and so you were hearing me somewhere around here instead of over here. Which, I don't know, maybe it doesn't make the most difference, but I was looking over at my my sound meter at the end of the last episode, and I noticed the number was a wee bit low. Sorry, I just finished recording, so it's still in my head. All right, economy, wow, we are making so much money. We still have some unrealized taxes, but who cares? Now, oh, who cares? There is one thing we do care about, and that was we did unlock the mode to put telephones in our government administrations, which I'm doing partially to get the tax number up, but also in part just to consume telephones, because right now we've got demand for radios. So if we build electrics companies to fulfill the radio demand, it's also producing a bunch of telephones which have a cheap price. So A, this wouldn't cost us very much to do. B, it's going to create more demand for telephones. We're going to make sure the electrics company is in play. So this actually says it will produce an extra, like nearly 10K currently. Got 36K unrealized. So assuming that's true, I'm going to assume we're going to see more than a 10K increase or decrease in unrealized taxes, but we're also paying now for more telephones, which we weren't before. So we'll see if this green number goes up by 10. Well, it actually went up by 15 immediately, which is okay. That's pretty good. And right, and we still are fine on phones, so let's do this as well. Okay. Phone prices are still cheap. I don't think I want to go and set everything, because I'm worried about too many. Phone prices still very cheap. Okay, and come on, no. So we still have Kyushu here with a deficit in taxation. I mean, the amount of taxation capacity to get out of this is actually ridiculous. How's the price of phones? About average. This silver with one coin on the side is pretty much the average point for the price. That's actually still at minus 9%, although that's in the entire market, not necessarily locally over here. But yeah, that's really good. And now all of a sudden, the electrics companies are much more viable. Okay, we're still trying to reach the Antarctic. Transportation. Didn't I alt-click some transportation for you guys? Oh, but then I put all the oil rigs in the front. Yeah, that was rude of me. My bad. There you go. Get you in there. The oil rigs are basically still being made just fine. Last episode, we warred against Portugal and won trivially easily. We'll burn off a little infamy over here. Infamy in Victoria does feel a little bit more foreboding than the bad boy system from EU4. Yep, that's fine. We still have the expedition going on. It's still currently okay. That's good. Low organ, a couple things. Actually, the army, I suspect, is probably... yeah, another one of these one-point armies that we can just fold into something else. Upgrade all units as well. Over here, I think you lost an upgraded admiral. I think that's what happened. We'll just do this. There you go. Make sure you're ready for whatever comes next. So much money. All right, let's drop the taxes down. We're still like making money hand over fist. I guess we'll remove some consumption taxes. Maybe not too much. It is pricey, but this will also make our laws tick a little faster as we have more authority. I don't want to help Great Britain. It's going to upset the industrialists, but I'm pretty sure they love me, yeah, to infinity and beyond. The landowners actually, it said they were going to be going to minus 20 when I started census suffrage. Or did it just say I was losing them 20? I thought I was sending them to minus 20. I don't know. I guess it was just losing 20. But I still thought they were going to become radicalized, but I guess that's not. Do they become radicalized at minus 10? Maybe that. Maybe I'm flipping some numbers in my brain. All right, investment pool has nearly been drained, which actually will impact our money here pretty badly. But in theory, yeah, our unrealized taxes are basically nothing. Oh, that's interesting. How are we having unrealized taxes when I don't have any of these numbers in red? Is it from discriminated pops, maybe? How are we getting tax waste? Is this from turmoil? Inefficiencies or corruption? Because we're not getting tax waste from having insufficient bureaucracy. I mean, it's fine. That 3K doesn't mean much at this point. I mean, visually this looks full, so it must be full, right? All right. Did you build the railway? You did. Okay, and you are subsidized. That's good. And then same thing. It's not built, but it will be subsidized. And you're in the list. Okay. Hopefully that'll do. When we run out of investment pool, and it's going to happen soon, you know what? I'm going to bring this up. Although we're still going to have excess money. Canada sides United States in diplomatic play against... Okay. Offers us a bankroll. I really don't need to be bankrolled. America, do you realize how rich I am right now? Do you realize that? No, I got my own wars I want to do. 9 infamy decay. Okay, defensive pact. Improve relations with Austria. You know what? Let's cancel that. That's going to free up a bunch of this. There you go. 22% infamy decay. We might not need to damage relations anymore. No, we don't need to damage this one. So that'll give me the maximum infamy decay, which is good. Okay. Law progresses. That's fine. Now, I will be losing some authority, I think, with the new law, but so be it. We'll also have elections and people thinking that their voice matters more than mine. Strong disagree. Okay, we still have 105 weeks. Good. 2 years worth of things in our queue. Actually, that's okay. Everything here was going to be like super valuable, and we can always alt-click if we need to respond to some emergency stuff. But right now, I'm very happy to let that go through for a while. Oh, sea lane strategies. Right, you're still split, which is probably okay. Yeah, you need your electricity. Oh, oil in East Borneo. All right. Migrants. Yeah, I want lots of migrants over here. I think we need more workers in these island states, and I think that's fine. Let's take a look at the population breakdown over here. No, not that. Cultures. Japanese. I think that's been growing, though. I don't think it started that way. I think that's a lot of immigration. I might be wrong about that. Okay, Sunda Island. What? Why can't I build a railway? Okay, I can. Why was there not a plus here? And power plant. There's no demand for you. I can probably just wait. You got workers. Really not very many. Okay, we'll wait till the railway kicks in and we might engage some modes over here. But I do want this to be present. Yeah, you don't have any urban centers. Otherwise, I could switch and get some transportation for you there. But that's not an option. Tools are way cheap, which is probably fine. We don't have maybe as many industries using tools as we normally do because we're not running all these automation modes. Oh, I haven't looked at the education for a bit, but yeah, we've got way more universities than we need there. That's going to be fine. Okay, we're spending completely out of our own investment pool and we're still making a fortune. I guess that means we could build more construction stuff. You know what? Let's do it. There we go, job seekers. Yeah, you know what? Let's max out Kansai. And I'm alt-clicking this because we're on the top. Sometimes it doesn't let you put the last one for some reason. Sometimes I was expecting it to only let me build 9 there. Sometimes it seems to do that. But yeah, we can, I mean, we are saving money. Like we're extracting things from the investment pool right now. But only at the rate at which it's building, which is admittedly 300k a month. That's pretty substantial. But yeah, I think we can go and support more of these construction sectors. That's going to be okay. Build more things faster. 88 weeks, 87 weeks left in the queue. Census suffrage. Ooh. We're at adoption. Oh, okay. Threatens the power from leading figures. So this will generate a setback, which is fine. We don't have one yet. Reduced chance. No, we'll take the setback. That's fine. I do not like reducing chances. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't like that fight. Okay, I'll subsidize you since you're being problematic. This is in Korea. This is probably a legit shortage, actually. You're trying to employ, but you can't. Let me do government run. I do that first of all. That can help? No? Really? All right, publicly traded, and I'll subsidize you. That's the way a capitalist economy works. All right, we're over 1,000 construction capacity now, which seems insane, but I love it. Desubsidized. I had to do it here, right? Yep, okay. That might fix itself. And that's still waiting for this railway to finish, which is taking a long time because you've got turmoil. That's one of the reasons I am running the max level law enforcement, to reduce the penalty from turmoil. And I think is proving to be pretty handy here. I think it's more important the more expansion we do. Market access. Oh, not there. Here. Is it infrastructure? It is actually. How's your railway? Okay, well, let's... okay, we'll build it. I was gonna say, we could also get it potentially by building ports, but the transportation cost is a little above average. Still in that state, so that's okay. Oh, you would have gone to the back of the queue. Can I flip it this way? Yeah. Move you up. Thank you. Landing craft. So I was doing this because it was like, maybe we can move up the ship stuff. And I mean, maybe. Need dreadnought still before we go to any of these guys. Just if we want to save things. And I don't mind having the dreadnought and even the battleship, you know. Get some nice high-end ships. Although our Navy does seem to be pretty big. I don't know if we've got enough oil to justify an oil turbine. Because we might want to use our oil in something like the diesel engine industry. If we even have enough for that, which I'm not entirely sure. Assembly lines need electricity. They free up tons of workers. They also need oil. Might be manageable. If we wanted to go full colonization, but we're not doing that right now. You know what? I think we are going to go military. I'm going to go Dreadnought. It's Dreadnought for me. Dreadnought? Enough? I don't know. Transportation. Oh, yeah. I guess I could. Wait, that's here? Oh, I guess we built the other one. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, over here. There you go. 15 weeks. Turmoil. So what I could do, because I have enough resources for it, I can say at least for now, let's do some violent suppression. We could also do the road maintenance, which gives us some construction efficiency. But right now, I think the violent suppression is probably going to do more for it. I'm just going to do it until you finish the railway, and then we're going to cancel it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So what, about 40 or something like that? So we knocked off about 25 by going violent suppression as opposed to just offsetting it by 10 with the road maintenance. Very good. Sins of the past. Power corrupts. Plus 20 in act consent. Yeah. Who are these guys? General. And the politician industrialist. I really don't want the industrialist to be less popular, so I'm going to take this option. Only increase the chance a little bit, but that's fine. Finish this, please. So I can cancel this. One more. One more month, one more week, rather. There you go. Give me that back, which will reduce this time. But also make me feel like a little bit less of a villain. Okay, how many weeks we got here? 36 weeks. We're under a year. In fact, we're getting close to a half a year only in our construction queue, which goes so fast. Okay, right now we're doing steel mills, synthetics. Take a look at the raw stuff first. You would make so much money if I can build... Oh, hello, infrastructure. Wait. What is going on with your infrastructure here? You're building that, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, you're going to need another. Tell you what, I'm going to build 2 more railways here. Alt-clicked, all at the top of the list. I guess you're growing fast. As we keep doing this, we might see more of that. See, some of these are raw resources. I'm going to wait until the queue gets nearly empty before I in-queue more buildings. Because the profitability is going to, yeah, I mean, affected by how many things are being built in the same category. But also, as we get these raw resource producers come in, like the coal, it's going to change the profitability matrix for some of the other things. And we're going to want to take that into account. There's not a better... Oh, you could go electric trains here. That is a lot more transportation. Eats a lot more electricity. Oh, and steel railway cars. Hold on, that should be this default everywhere. Shouldn't it? Maybe. Yeah, let's say yes. Buildings, development. I'll exempt you guys. Sure. Now, That is interesting. I guess I'll click on this and then exempt the places where it wouldn't be profitable. Probably that's going to create a bunch of electricity shortages. Now, some of these might be they need to hire. You have some peasants. It's profitable. You're going to hire. And you're being subsidized. Yeah, so I won't freak out about you yet. Here, sorry, does it say transportation shortage? But look at the price. How do you have a transportation shortage? You might have an electricity shortage. And subsidize you as well. And get you government run. Okay. Roots in democracy. Public support, volunteer organizations. Enactment success, which is great. Focus their effort in one place. No, let's just do that. That's fine. 59%. Not too shabby. Electricity is generally expensive. Makes a lot of sense to me. I'm assuming this queue's getting pretty bare here. Well, what we might do... I'm tempted to put in the auto expand. The problem with that... I can't remember the rules for the auto expand. Let me check. So you got it here. Cash reserves, market access, workforce occupancy. See, the problem is I think this will auto expand even in places where it's subsidized, which I don't want. It's the same thing with the railways. Do power plants make infrastructure? No. No, they use infrastructure. And Tohu, we're trying to fix you. That's fine. So yeah, presumably, I guess we can't see the electricity here. We can see the earnings, which is presumably a decent hint. What the heck? It got better? Wow. No, this is going to keep costing us stuff. Okay, well, let me build the... I'm a little confused. Minus 2,000? This is making, like, call this about 1,200 or so. Okay, let's bring you way up. Now, you're going to lose your stacking, your efficiency. Well, you're not going to lose it. You're not going to benefit as much from more stacking. That's okay. Census suffrage. What is this? Oil companies, pipeline, money, infrastructure, and... Oh, that's permanently for the oil pipeline. Well, that's quite nice. Okay, let's do that. All right, census suffrage is in. Do we need anything else for liberalism? We just need one of our ruling party members, like one of our government members, to be liberals, radicals, or market liberals. Just sort of kind of going to happen on its own. I do this. Can you start hiring? No, you're losing people? There are really not enough bureaucrats here? Man, West Borneo, you're having some issues. Do you have immigration? Not currently. Okay, I might have to change some modes for you so you don't actually use this electricity you can't afford. Interesting, I could shrink the Arts Academy here. Those modes are okay. I mean, we do want the labor-saving modes in these places, so... I think you're mostly making sense. You still can't hire, even though it should be quite profitable. And railways being subsidized. Oh, let me... Oops. Yeah, alright, let's go to steam trains over here. You might have had an electricity shortage. Oh, your employment is full. Oh yeah, but this is cheap. Okay. That's okay. Road to progress. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Industrialists have expressed satisfaction in new direction baking through the country and newly built factories. Loyalists, interest group approval. I don't need that. I can make them more powerful, but it's fine. No. Wait, no, you gotta give me something. Nah, I don't know. Oil's the future, yes. How's the infamy? Getting pretty low. don't have a lot of time for another war. Yeah, okay. Good lead there. And would only be more so if I did continue to build up, say, our navy and stuff. Let me actually get a little bit more, some more ships over here. Oh, okay. So say, how do we have 0? But it's because we have a new class of ships. There you go. Trade agreement. Nope. Big wars. Oh, I think someone backed down. Or the war started. No, I'm wrong. The different one went away. So Spain, Scandinavia, Niger, Philippines, Cuba versus the Netherlands, Tidor, Jambi, and Dutch East Indies. Well, the numbers, yeah, fearful. No kidding. Part of me kind of... Oh. Part of me wants to go in here and cancel these naval bases. They didn't start yet, so it doesn't matter. But, I mean, the light ships haven't changed. But the dreadnoughts are new. Yeah, you're currently balanced. Let me go here. 1, 2. And then here. 3, 4. Okay. Or we go straight to battleships. It's interesting. I guess because it's level 4 to level 5. But that upgrades very quickly. Chemical warfare modes. I mean, man, we can be real nasty. Oh, stormtroopers are great. They're super precise. Electricity. Wow, yeah, no, you really... Okay, we do have it queued up. It is being built. Okay, we'll re-evaluate that afterwards. Oh, yeah, colony people. Yeah, let's bring up the trade union and see what happens. Crackdown on the Imperial Party? Yeah, bourgeoisie and landowners? That's not who we want these days. Okay, money go down because we're spending entirely ourselves. Yeah, that's why we turn a profit when we're actually building things that Laissez-faire can do. Or interventionists? Maybe we're interventionists. Success! Hey, we reached the South Pole this time. We didn't even have to eat anyone. All right, reform government. Well, the industrialists will stay in and we'll do this. All right, now, I mean, 65. We'll go and boost it. That's going to be okay. Confirm that. Any laws I might want to mess with? I mean, we could go presidential republic finally, but... yeah, we still can't do full multiculturalism. Elected bureaucrats? Taxation capacity. We actually don't need that part anymore, although we also don't need the bureaucracy multiplier. Can't do the schooling. Nothing better we can do there. Alright, I'm going to eliminate the migration control. It's actually not going to radicalize anyone. Unless something else happens that tweaks their happiness. But no, that's going to be... That's I'm okay with. Alright. I think we're about... Yeah, we're not using our full construction queue anymore. Let me build some things other than power plants for a second here. Actually, you're still in the green. Let's overbuild you. Intentionally. Because we want some spare weaponry stuff for when we're at war. Infrastructure, still a bit of an issue. Electrics, wow. Hang on. Does this add infrastructure? Oh, it does. Alright. This doesn't. This is just pure transportation. Although I'm going to do it anyway. Kyushu. Tohoku. Let me... Are you on... Yeah, you're on electric. You're on that. We need more infrastructure. How much are you short by? You're short by nearly 100. I mean, we keep building things over here, but for good reason. Okay. Infrastructure. So 1, 2, 3 is 90. Let's go and get you a 4th one after that. Complaining about not enough laborers, but... Okay, we're subsidizing you. We'll hire, I promise. Okay, still don't have a year worth of stuff queued in, even though I clicked on so many things. I left things off at electrics. Right over here. Maybe I'll wait, because I probably want to put in those places. You know what? I'm going to build those in Kanto. We'll bring you up to 50. That's fine. Munitions plant, same sort of idea. We're going to try to arguably overbuild you. There we go, because we need spares when the war starts. Run some shipyards. That might have not been necessary. Wow, these steel mills are still crazy go nuts. Bring us up to 40. Let's see what happens after that. Although I suspect there'll still be more need. Arts. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I can just look for the 9 here. Okay. We'll bring Kanto up to the maximum 50 over there. It's just there's just a constant demand for arts. When you have the automatic building, right? Your capitalists build it all the time, and it turns out good reason for it. Sorry, what's this? Afraid that no migration controls reform will increase competition. They can't compete and deserve to lose their job. Minus 20 is no good. I guess we'll take the minus 10%. It also doesn't make them radical. Why would I ever click the top one? I guess if I intentionally want the radicalism to, like, generate something. Oh. Right, market access in tow, which is coming. Okay, we've got negative authority over here. We've got a few different ways to clear it up. I think I'm going to stop bolstering the trade unions. They're just going to have to get big on their own now that we have a new legal system. All right, that's back to positive. They shrink down our tick time, which is nice. And they didn't want the penalty either. That was important. Okay. Construction efficiency is mostly okay. Yeah, we're cruising towards the end of the game real fast here. Do I want to do one more war? Just for funsies. I mean, if we did war China, right, just for this state over here, with our no migration control, it'd be easy, right? Let's do it. Let's immediately mobilize everyone. And, yeah, just one front. Okay. Now, if other people join in the war, of course, that'll change pretty quickly. There we go. Little zeros everywhere. Everyone's been assigned. Negative money. Ammunition shortage, huh? I mean, hopefully we'll be building some. I think I am building some, but... alt-click a few more for both of these. Because this probably leads to a combat penalty. Not entirely desirable. Okay, they're embargoing us. Fine. Well, some of them are weapons, which, okay. No one's willing to give us... Yeah, the price of small arms has gone up like crazy nuts. Okay, well, let's finish these that are already in there. No organization, 5th Army. Oh, lost in general. Let's not take the cocaine addict. There we go. Good. Oh, also, are you guys all set to aggro? Yes, good. That's what we want here. We can organize some naval invasions, but there's, I think, no reason to do it. Minus 15? Okay, we'll take this. It's going to give us a setback, but give us plus 10%. Let's do it. All right, money is big negative, but that's okay. If I want to stop the bleeding, I can do this, and actually our money would go up all of a sudden. But let's leave it running negative for a little bit. Better for the economy. Stop the presses. Newspaper started being printed under the permissive laws of Lanfang smuggled across the border. Relation go up, upset our people. No, let's crack down hard. Sure. Who doesn't love a good crackdown? Okay, market access mostly fixed. Antart next edition. Right, you guys are back home. You get the explorer trait, popularity. We get prestige for the end of the game. I wonder if I just cranked my military. Could we just get to #1 just purely from like power projection? How much time we got? 3 years, right? I think. I kind of want to try. It just feels kind of ridiculous, but kind of awesome. Oh, there you go. They back down. All right. Mightier than the sword. Have the other side back down? Oh, okay. incorporate. That is expensive, and it's not going to happen before the end of the game, so there's no reason to do it. We will start some violent suppression here because you are super mega cranky pants. You have no buildings. They're all working subsistence farms, because I was going to say, this place still has like 9 million people, right? Yeah. That's crazy. Yes, we'll run that. Yeah, we'll want dynamite. We don't want any of these modes because we don't need you to do any labor-saving stuff. You have infinitude labor. Well, apparently the hardwood production would be fairly profitable, so we'll do that for your logging camps. Livestock ranches, mechanized, intensive. You don't have electricity yet. The first level here, I think the barbed wire is good. No. It does affect the output. No, we'll go with standard fences and hire more people. That's fine. You've got the workforce. That's not going to be an issue. We've got some barracks. That's okay. And then we're going to alt-click a power plant and a railway, both of which we will make sure, there we go, to enable subsidizing to start off with. Okay. Money go up like crazy. Did I raise taxes? I guess I raised it up one notch. Bring it back down here. Money is still ridiculous. So, is there a way to find out how much tax money I'm getting from one state? What's GDP of the state? I feel like there must be. GDP, population, standard, turmoil, yeah, sure. I mean, we're not collecting many taxes from these guys. It's not incorporated. Right? So that really, it shouldn't be a thing. Okay. Queue's working itself out. We got those 2 little alt clicks. I suspect there's going to need to be more. Transportation price is going to be super duper high. You're going to be on steam trains until you get electricity. You will do the passenger cars. That's fine. And power plant doesn't really have a mode. It's just going to be coal-fired, which is okay. All right. And you have coal, and quite a lot of it, and iron mines. Well, I mean, you should be fairly profitable. There you go. Success chance goes up. Although that's another setback. -10. All right, we're going to do this and eat the expense. It still lowers the success chance, but it keeps things going. Okay. We'll market access here. Not by much, but here, I'm going to alt-click 2 levels of railway for you. Yeah, Manchuria is still fairly slow to build. Because we're cracking down on some of the turmoil. Actually, I have enough to also throw in a roadworks, which I think is worth doing. So yeah, we're just building a railway for the transportation to satisfy people. We don't need it for the infrastructure or anything of the sort. In fact, I suspect, assuming you've got employees, we probably don't need to subsidize you. I'm going to turn that off. I'll do the power plant because we currently don't have anything that absorbs power. I suspect you're going to be hiring like crazy. Characters, yeah, that's fine. Another big war shaking itself out. You know what? I'm happy in this end of the world. I'm seriously thinking just maxing out all my armies, like all the barracks I can have everywhere, just to see what happens. No migration control. Drafting phase. Good. Okay, a little bit of progress. Still not great, but it'll do. And yeah, then if we open up the ability for people to migrate around, because who lives here? The Manchu, who I believe are fully discriminated against currently. What about the Han? Or, well, Koreans should be fine. The Han culture is not discriminated. Oh, okay, so the Han can leave here and move into our territory as is. And I think the Koreans are also fine. I think we share, like, I don't know, like south, east, very east Asia. I don't know. Yeah, not discriminated. So it's just the Manchu. But that will change if we pass this law. Motor industry, railway, good. Game's still only ticking so fast. Poor game. It's got so much to do behind the scenes. Big wars, too. That's going to slow down the ticks. But I don't think we feel like we need to do any more warring. In fact, I'm wondering. Now, this only costs us during mobilization. This... Oh, no. Also only during mobilization. This doesn't change the base price. Okay. I was gonna say I could turn a bunch of these off right now during peacetime, but I guess there's no reason to do that. Okay, so you have a railway, which is indeed hiring. That's what we want to see. And you have a power plant, it's hiring. It is subsidized, but you are hiring. Coal's pricey. Well, one of the things you can do here is you yourself can process coal. Locally. I mean, I think we probably need some in the market as a whole. But yeah, we'll get you to do it locally a little bit. Let me alt-click 1 to bring it to the top of the list, just to get a trickle in. And it'll probably help. Imbroglio. This is a setback one, isn't it? Oh, it's not a setback. This is just expansion time. Expansion time? Whatever. The whatever time. Enactment. That's the word. I mean, this law I'm trying to pass. Who supports it? Just the industrialists. Okay. So I can't put anyone else in government to try to push this along. Fine, fine, fine. Fair, fair, fair. Well, I guess we're going to put a cut in here. I kind of think, especially if I don't start a war, conceivably we might end next episode. I don't know exactly how quickly we're ticking through time, but I think the next one may indeed be the last one. So be sure not to miss it. Let's see what we can do to just randomly cause our prestige number to shoot up. Well, we've still got quite the queue. Oh, no, we don't actually have that much of a queue. Only 8 weeks left. We're basically done. Well, part of me is like, well, let's develop the economy in Manchuria. The other part of me is, but prestige number, go up. Transportation's still expensive. Okay, now you're having a problem hiring. That might be a qualification kind of limitation. I'm going to pause for a sec. There we go. Government run, you can hire some people. Here's what I'm going to do. What's your shortage? Oh, it's only minus 47 right now, which isn't bad. Let me throw in, let me alt-click a couple of more of those. And then, I don't know, maybe we build the military. All right, folks, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.